The man who thinks he's more powerful than a woman is only in the same boat with a woman who thinks she can live without a man. You're welcome to this episode. And today we're going to begin with a new year, and that is 2023. And the first day of the year was Sunday. And that day I had 55 cedis, 00 pesos on me. I never went out except to a place of convenience. It's going to be a short video for a good reason, for circumstances beyond my control. Or rather, let me say for forgetfulness. Okay, we go to January 2nd, and that was a Monday. I had 53 cedis, 50 pesos as my chop money, and I spent 13 cedis. I sold pamphlets for 27 cedis. We go to January 3rd, and that was Tuesday. Or January 3, I don't know which way is better, which one is better. January 3rd, and I had 67 cedis, 50 pesos. I spent 13 cedis, 50 pesos, from 67 to 50 pesos, and then spending 13 cedis, 50 pesos. We go to, January 4th. It was a Wednesday, and I had 54 cedis, 00 pesos. I spent 0 that day. I have it on in my journal here as 0.00. I think I got some money from my wallet. 52 cedis or so. I have it here. I don't know whether I got or I deposit. I think I got some money, 52 cedis. No, let's see. Maybe. Well, let me not make a mistake. Okay, I spent 00 pesos that day. We go to Thursday, January 5. I had 54 cedis, 00 pesos, and I spent 1 cedi, 50 pesos. I suppose I didn't go out except for a place of convenience, and that was 1 cedi, 50 pesos. We go to January 6, and and I had 52 cedis, 50 pesos on me, and I spent 21 cedis, 50 pesos. We now go to the next day, and that was Saturday, January 7. I had 31 pesos on me, and I only bought water. That's for my domestic use. And I spent 1 cedi. I mistakenly put it here as 1 cedi, 50 pesos. I never went to a place of convenience. Then I had we go to Sunday, January 8th. 29 cedis, 50 pesos on me. And occasionally I get missed calls from numbers that I don't know. I noted it here. +59263590556. That was the number that called me and didn't get me. And of course, it's not a Ghanaian number, and there is no cash to call back. I think I attempted it, it wouldn't even go. That day, my haul at the Abinchi Market there was rented out to some people, a church group, and they entered inside there. A number of them entered there and walked around because they were pompous. They thought they were going to take my place. Instead of getting a few people, maybe the pastor or a few people to go in there and see. And so I wrote here, the pastor, we call them Osofo, with many church members, with Osofo. Osofo means pastor, with many church members, male and female, and children, even children, confront me. Somebody gave me the place to stay, and another day, a higher authority rented it out to them, and so they didn't give a damn. Came there and was misbehaving. And I spent nothing that day. I also got an amount of 500 cedis from a woman, Madame Gladys, a teacher, who had bought my tank, 5,000-liter tank, and paid it over a long period. Paid me the money when the cost of the tank had doubled. So she gained, I didn't gain. That is it. Okay, we go to January 9, and it was a Monday. I had 29 cedis, 50 pesos left. I suppose that money was left in on my phone. So Monday I had 29 cedis, 50 pesos only, and I spent 1 cedi, 50 pesos. We go to Tuesday, January 10. Tuesday, January 10, and 28 cedis, 00 pesos. Tuesday, January 10, I had 21 cedis, 28 cedis, 00 pesos, and I spent only 1 cedi. Apparently, I didn't go out. What was it spent for? Water for domestic use. We go to Wednesday, January 11. I had 27 cedis, 00 pesos left, and I spent 12 cedis, 50 pesos. We go to we go to Thursday, January 12, and I had 14 cedis, 50 pesos. I think I forgot to write down my expenditure that day. The total amount of money that I spent that day is left blank. In any case, I think I spent only 1 cedi. Yes, I spent only 1 cedi. Oh, Thursday, I spent only 1 cedi, 50 pesos for a place of convenience, if I'm right. And that was, yes, that was Thursday, January 12. We go to Friday, January 13, and I had 13 cedis, 50 pesos on me to begin with as my chop money. All are correct. And I spent 52 cedis. That seems abnormal. But I believe I made some money somewhere. Yes, I have here 1,000 cedis. No, 100 cedis from my wallet. I think I cashed some money from my wallet. I can't tell. Yes, I did. Because the following day, Saturday, January 14, I had 112 cedis, 50 pesos. And I spent how much? I spent 1 cedi, 80 pesos only. I don't know how it came about. because place of convenience was only was 1 cedi 50 pesos. I don't know how I arrived at 1 cedi 80 pesos. I can't tell. Anyway, let's go to Sunday, January 15, and I had 110.70 pesos, 110 cedis 70 pesos on me. And I spent nothing that day. It's not abnormal on a Sunday, as it was a Sunday. We go to Monday, January 16. Monday, January 16, I had 110.70 pesos still, because the previous day I spent nothing. And I had 110.70 cedis 70 pesos, 110 cedis 70 pesos, and I spent 38 cedis 50 pesos. Yes, as usual, Solo deliberately brought a generator in front of my room to make noise to disturb me. He could have, the cord was long enough for him to move it away from my room elsewhere where there was nobody. This was somebody who was messing the place with his wives, 2 wives. Pardon me, viewers. When they say Ghana is smelling, we don't know. A security man, they would empty their bowls and mash it with water and pour it in the gutters there, around dawn. And the whole place is horrible smelling. When somebody tells us, let me mention it, Donald Trump tells us the place, Ghana is smelling, we say no. That was when I nodded my head. I said, yes, before he says something, he knows what he's saying. Because people come from him. About half of Americans love him. They travel here. He doesn't need to travel here, and they see it. Oh my God. Okay, let's go to, they see it and report to them. Let's go to December 17. And it was a Tuesday. I had 72 cedis, 20 pesos left, and I spent 33 cedis. 33 cedis, 50 pesos. I wrote there as charger missing. There is here, my phone charger was missing, and I found it later. I think I mistakenly thought some people who helped me to remove my things from that place took it, or a person, one person. Yeah, let me say some people. But later on, no, I found it. I think so. I think that was the occasion. Now we go to January 18th. It was a Wednesday, and I had 38 pesos, 70 pesos. Pardon me. I had 38 cedis, 70 pesos as my chop money. Then, that was Wednesday, and I spent, what is this? Well, I have it here. I spent 2,963 cedis, 50 pesos. How come? Well, it's there. Let me see. Yes, I withdrew some money from the bank. I withdrew 3,500 cedis from the bank, and I must have done something with it. If I spent 2,963 cedis, I did something with it. Oh yes, I paid for accommodation. I paid 2,640 cedis, plus 100 cedis for the agent, plus 10 cedi tip to him. Okay, we go to Thursday, January 19, and I had 575 cedis, 20 pesos with me, and I spent 00. And that's unusual on it. It was a Thursday. It's unusual because it was a Thursday. Now we go to Friday, January 20, and I still had 575 cedis, 20 pesos, because I spent nothing the previous day. And I spent 36 cedis, 50 pesos that day, Friday, December 20th. We go to Saturday, December 21st, and I had 538 cedis, 70 pesos on me as my chop money. And I spent how much? Let's see. Saturday, January 31st. I have here 0.00. Okay, it's not abnormal because it's not unusual because it was a Saturday. I spent nothing that day. I think we stop here. When we come back, we'll go to January 22nd. It was a Sunday. Let's end it here. Thank you very much. May God be with you all. Au revoir.